dusk. You know what I'm saying? You can give us right before the sun come up if you want. You don't have to get too,
My darkest day has not came yet.
Wow.
That's right.
But it's coming. When they sentence my son,
that's
gonna be my darkest day, and I don't like talking about that.
Okay, well, I appreciate you saying, and the crazy part is that it's a message in that too. You gonna have to touch on that maybe another podcast. But that's the other side. That's the side we when we say I do to this game, they say marry again. You want some tissue or something? You good?
No, I'm fine.
All right, don't be letting your mascara run. So because like I said, I know people watch this and again it's you, it's me. They looking for the flaws. That's how it is. This been us our whole life. You know what I'm saying? And but now they love us. You know what I'm saying? But they still in their mind they want to know. People hate you because they only see you in one light. And I think you started this to show yourself in a different light. And we gonna keep your family in prayer. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't just your son. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We gonna keep your family in prayer. And but people that don't come from where we come from, they assume that we only started making moves in the streets because it was glamorous. But when you introduce to something when you're 13 or 14 years old, and that's what you know what you know. Like if your dad or your boyfriend was a coal miner, you would know the mines.
That's right.
If they were farmers, you would know farming.
That's right.
It's which people a lot of it is our environment.
Right.
And I know it's hard being a black man, and 40 something years old. I can only imagine being a young girl and all of these different brothers coming at you with things, promising you things, and you were lucky if you ask me, because you had people that loved you. Because I know a lot of girls that didn't.
Yeah.
I know a lot of girls that you were in the 8th grade, 7th and 8th grade. Mike was only a grade ahead of you. We know girls that was getting picked up by dudes in cars that was in their 20s. Mid 20s, and we was 13 or 14. So you were blessed to survive that scenario or that situation.
Right. I've never been in that type of situation. I always had a man. Whoever picked me up, who I'm with, is my man.
Right. So
I was in relationships.
Right, and it's like a lot of girls weren't. Like a lot of girls got hooked on drugs. A lot of girls, that's rape.
Oh no, I never did no drugs before in my life. That's one thing. It's probably why to step to talk about my youth, how I keep my youth, because I never did drugs. I don't drink. I probably have a glass of wine. I just started this. I don't even do this. I'm doing this for the show.
Okay. All right. Well. so.
I don't drink or nothing.
I mean, anything else that we touched on that you want people to know about you? Anything else that I may have missed or D may have missed in the conversation that you would want people to know?
No. I have some other topics for another show that you could do. I'm gonna do about me. I'm gonna talk about. Give us some. You want to give us any peeks? I know I know it's a show that I want you to do. I'm kind of afraid of it. I don't know if I can co-host that one, but we're gonna talk about the rats in the town.
I
have a list like this that I know for show.
Oh, the Texas came out
for sure.
So we're gonna talk about that. It's so many. Like, and it's just a real sad story that it's so many rats that's going around the town. Like, I don't know what's going on in the town, what's the cloud is over the town, that everybody supposed to be rats and everybody supposed to be accepting the fact that guys are rats, your friends are rats, and you okay with it, you being rats. Like, but I don't condone it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. My son about to go to prison because he ain't no rat. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't rat. But now people are ratting on everybody in the town. You know what I'm saying? So I don't fuck with females that deal with rats. I don't fuck with niggas that deal with rats. I don't fuck with rats. So if you either one of those, I'm about to find out. I won't fuck with you. I mean, I might let you interview. I might interview you and talk to you and stuff like that. But I ain't fucking with you.
I was about to say, she don't mean let me interview her. She wasn't.
No, I was not talking about okay.
I'm just being funny. I'm sorry.
Like, I'm just saying.
Because somebody, everybody don't have the comprehension level we have, and they watch a clip and be like, she let him interview her, but
No, I'm just saying, I don't turn race. If it's got something to do with some money or what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say that either.
Not even that way. It's not. Right. Yeah, it's not all the way like that.
I would talk to. I would interview a rat, like you know what I'm saying.
Oh, you want to get
if you can see?
I would sit there. I would talk to one. But you ain't my people.
Right.
It ain't going that far.
I mean, I can hear that.
It's a real thing. It's really a real thing.
Yes.
People don't understand the concept of what a rat is.
That's right.
I'm not even in the streets. Like, I'm not a street person. Like, but I do go by the street code.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've been subjected to the street so much.
Yeah.
I do live by the street code.
Yeah.
So, and I don't fuck with rats. I don't give a fuck if you my family.
Yeah.
I don't.
So I'm glad you went to touch that because
My
I can
family.
I hear you. I hear it in your tone. I hear it in your voice how that's pissing you off, and I don't want that. That's another chapter we want to talk about. Tell us some of the other podcasts that we can follow, and for people that want to tune in, tell us about some other topics you want to touch on.
I want to bring a lot of the from Trenton or from wherever, like mostly from Trenton. I support a lot of brands. Like, I really believe in these brands. There's a lot of people in Trenton doing a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I do want to bring on from Trenton is the different brands that I see upcoming and that's really doing some more. People that's not even just brands, clothing brands.
Yeah.
People in Trenton are doing a lot of things.
That's right. That's
right.
For real, like
that's
Trenton
right.
people I see,
That's
and
right.
I see them doing a lot of things like that. Out of everywhere, and I've been around a lot of different states. You know what I'm saying? I ain't probably been too many out the country too much, but at all. But I have been to a lot of states and lived in a lot of states, and I see in Trenton, Trenton, they got some hustlers. Like, they really be doing it. They really be they picking up, they starting stuff. Especially in this pandemic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The right word.
Pandemic, cool.
Pandemic. People have really stepped up and doing things. Like, you know, they opening up things. They got businesses starting, and I really commend them. I'm really happy for Trenton.
So even though you don't get the love that you feel like you should get,
I give love.
I was about to say that.
I give love. I do. I support people that ain't never even supported me. I support them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I do. And but going forward, I'm only gonna support my supporters from now on.
Right. And you say that because I said that too. Like, a lot of people, like, I do financial services, so I focus on the town because I know what it costs to bury someone and not have the funds. And the funeral homes is business. They don't care about your feelings. You know what I mean? You don't got that 11,000.
Right.
Don't come here Saturday. Ain't gonna be no funeral. You know what I'm saying? But I talk to people, women and men, been shot before, and I got single parents, and I gotta convince them to purchase life insurance, or somebody working 2 jobs, I gotta convince them to start a retirement plan. And it's like, I go to other towns and I breeze through, get money, and effortlessly. And so, but I always say, I ain't gonna support whoever don't support me. But then I don't want that governor on my heart. I don't want that regulator on my heart. I want to give freely from the goodness of my heart and keep it pushing.
That's right.
Because that's your cross to bear. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know you saying that, but I know you're not gonna be like that. Because when you busy like we are, we don't got time to sit around and hold grudges. We gonna keep it pushing. Grudges. You know what I'm saying?
I really don't. When I said I'm gonna support my supporters, like, I'm a heavy support my supporters.
Yeah, you because you gonna help.
I'm gonna help my supporters. Like, the one I know that's really supporting me, that's really got my back, I got their back 100% too. Like, if it's somebody else that's like trying or whatever, they ain't enough support me, I could. You know what I'm saying? If I believe in them, if I want to see them succeed or whatever, if I like them or whatever, I really, I probably would. But
because we talked about a lot, and I don't know if people understand the dynamic of this whole collaboration. So you reached out to Quest. You reached out to Dramatic, you reached out to myself, and it just shows that you're willing to work with people. We in South, we somewhere in a remote location, right? We not in the city, and we all came down to support you, but again, you bossed up. We want to support that, and you got the best of the best. D got one of the best podcasts in the town. You didn't think that you was above that. You didn't, so I commend you on reaching out to people that have done it already. You got one of the best cameramen in town, and that's what it's about. Like,
and recording.
And right. And so we appreciate that, because that's what it's about. And if we could give any example to these younger people or anybody from the town, let's work together.
That's right. Let's work together. Yes. I'm willing to work with anybody. Anybody want to come on my show? I don't have no price right now. Come on my show, you can broadcast your brand, whatever you want, anything you're doing. It's not just our brands, I said. I don't care what kind of business you got going on. You want to come on my show, you want to talk about it, all right, we can talk about it. You can market it right here.
That's right.
Like, 'cause this is going to be global.
That's right.
Like, I'm on all platforms. I'm getting my podcast put on all platforms. I have connections.
Right.
So my podcast is going to be global. So if you want to brand right now, you're going to get in why it's
slow right
you know what I'm saying? For real. But to get in why it's easy,
right?
Okay, because it's not going to be easy for long. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I have confidence in myself. I have confidence in my brand that it's not going to just be this easy. But right now, if anybody want to get on the show and talk, and we can talk about your brand or whatever you got going on, your business, anything you're trying to do, or any kind of subject that you want to talk about, we can talk about it. If you want to just collab, you want to just talk to me. Talk to TaylorMade. Who wants to talk to TaylorMade?
That's right.
Come talk to me. Get on my show, hit me up. I got my information on my website, and I got my information on my Facebook and my Instagram. Talk to me.
What's the website?
The website is Talk to TaylorMade at TaylorMade.com.
Dope. I pretty much, I don't have anything. Again, I appreciate you. I value. I appreciate our friendship. You always been 100 with me. You know what I mean? I like to see my people winning. So I'm proud. You know, I'm proud of everything you're doing. I know the sky is not the limit. You know, it's a big universe out there.
Yes.
And I think you're gonna shock a lot of people. And you know, shout out to Quest, shout out to D, Dramatic. You know what I mean? We appreciate you guys. And I believe that's episode 1.
Episode 1.
Damn, right?
Oh, let's go. Okay, I want to hear these guys. I know this don't get no. I want to die. You know, good job.